Good evening, and welcome to the Raynham Board of Selectmen. This is Tuesday, April 23rd. It is a few minutes after 7. The minutes, gentlemen.
Make a motion that we accept the minutes, Madam Chair.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Department heads and committees. I would say we have, well, Pat Riley's here, and she's our favorite committee person.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And we do have, I am with our co-chairs of our Salute to Our Veterans Committee, Taryn Riley and Sandy Leahy, and our RAVE volunteer coordinator, Kim Dolan, who've been spearheading our parade, and just want to give you an update that plans are proceeding and we're getting ready to march, and everybody mark your calendars. It's going to be Saturday, May 25th. It's a starting time of 10 a.m. and we have set a rain date just in case there's inclement weather, and that would be Sunday, May 26th at 1 p.m. Forming at the Merrill and La Liberty, the parking lots there. Retired Police Chief Peter King is our parade coordinator, so he's going to make sure that we step off on time and everything goes according to plan for sure. We do have some forms that are available if anybody is interested. One is if any group wants to participate, a parade participation form. They're either available through our RAVE office or also through the town clerk's office here, and also a parade participation form for any individuals that would like to march, only because we'd like to know if people want to walk or if they want to ride, if we should, plan to have them on a float. I know the Raynham Middle School, for example, is looking for some veterans to ride on their floats, and so it's really going well. We would like to ask the selectmen to consider voting to accept the parade as the annual Raynham Memorial Day Parade as its official sponsor. Obviously, when Sandy and Taryn and Kim started talking about this at our annual RAVE meeting of June of last year, our plan was always to try to pull it together, organize it, connect with our other community friends, and try to make it happen, but always that it would be a Town of Raynham parade, because obviously RAVE, Raynham Association of Volunteers for Education, we're all about our town. And we thought that as RAVE is kind of organizing it, we could try to perpetuate it as an annual event, but obviously always for the town. And we're coming now because we're now sure that it's really going to happen after months of meetings and getting lots of people jumping on board. And we're also sure at this point that it's going to be something that the town will be proud to call its own. So our T-shirt sales are going well. That's to fund the parade, the expenses for the parade. And they are available through the schools. We showed the last time. They are white with a flag on the front and Raynham, and on the back says "Proud to be an American." They're also on sale through the Stone Forge restaurant and here through the town clerk's office, and again through the RAVE office. And they're going really well. So we're going to see lots of them around town, which is really great. Just spoke with Dr. Frank Gendro today from the Lions Club, and he's going to have some for sale at the next Lions Club meeting as well. So it's really a town event, and everybody is really supporting it. So we're thrilled about that. We know it's going to be a great parade. Cable is going to videotape it, not so that anybody can stay home and watch it on cable, but can see it again and again as they replay it, because we want everybody to turn out. And our flags, our successful fundraising effort for the flags that we put up for Veterans Day will be on display. Our fire chief has them safely tucked away at Gilmore Hall, and will be putting them up for us in anticipation of the parade. If by chance our fundraising effort is really successful and we should happen to raise more than we need for the parade expenses, we'll buy more flags. And they will be up on display for the parade as it comes marching down Pleasant Street. The parade route, as I mentioned before, is starting at the Merrill and La Liberty, proceeding along Pleasant Street through the Four Corner intersection, along South Main Street, and then taking a right onto King Philip Street, and it will disperse at Gazebo Park, where there will be a brief ceremony. Our pastor at the Stone Church, and also Minister priest at St. Anne's will be giving the official blessing to start and close the ceremony. Gail Santos, a veteran, as well as the voice of the New England Patriots, is going to be the MC for that. Our marching band from Bridgewater Raynham is going to be participating, and our Rainwater Players is going to be participating in the parade as well. So it's really exciting, and it's going to be great, and we want everybody just to turn out. And also, I think I neglected to mention the last time, especially if people along that parade route, if they have any flags or banners or anything, put them out so we can really paint the town red, white, and blue for Memorial Day. So Sandy, would you like to add anything?
No, I think my only piece is if people get their forms in, so we'll know exactly who's going to be included. We do have couple military units and everything else that you've spoken about. But just to get the forms back so we can really start to line this up, because it's truly right around the corner.
Yes,
so,
it
thank
is.
you.
Yes,
Be
it
here
is.
before we know it. And Taryn's been coordinating in the schools. Each school, our 3 Raynham schools, will have either a float or an entry. And Kim has a few announcements to make also, if we could, relative to some upcoming dates for Rave that we just want you to mark on your calendar.
We're in the process of planning some of our springtime events, and we're going to push them off until after the parade this year. So Children and Seniors Together Week, hopefully we'll be celebrating in the schools the last week of May, which is Memorial Day week. So beginning on Tuesday at the Merrill School, Tuesday at La Liberty, Wednesday at Merrill, and Thursday at RMS, hopefully. And then we're also going to tie that in with our annual Rave volunteer appreciation luncheon, which will hopefully be held on Friday at the Merrill School, Friday, May 31st. So mark those down, and once we finalize the dates for those events, we will get more information to you.
Excellent. Thank you. Anybody else going to say anything?
That's it, and just...
That's it?
Consider.
I'll make a motion, Madam Chair, that we approve this event as an official town event and as its official sponsor.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So now it is official, even though it was official before. Now you're really official.
Thank you very much. See you at the parade.
Pat, before you leave, do you have a date for the next parade meeting?
Yes, Monday, May 6th. Thank you for mentioning that. Monday, May 6th at 7 o'clock at the Merrill School.
Right.
Yes, and anybody is welcome to come to that for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I don't believe we have any appointments this evening. We have no public hearings. Under new business, we have our draft special town meeting warrant, and I will need a vote to accept that.
You actually have a week to do that.
We actually have a week to do
You have a
that.
week before you have
So
to
we're
vote
going
on
to
it?
digest it this week and vote on it next week. Is that
I
what
would-
we're gonna do?
Yes, I would point out there on Articles 7 and 8 are articles submitted by the school for a debt exclusion to repair the roofs at the La Liberty and Merrill School. And it normally takes for a state election, it takes 60 days to submit a question to be on that ballot, which that time period is, well, this Thursday. So,
You want this on June 25th, right?
yes, so the school does. So I would ask the board to vote to put such a question on the ballot on the June 25th election, if it so sees fit.
I'll make a motion that we put these two articles on the ballot for vote, June 25th.
Second for discussion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Go.
Just the discussion, Randy, if we could request the assessors to put together the figures for the impact on taxes as expeditiously as they can possibly do so. I think it would be appreciated by the voters if they had that prior to our town meeting on May 20th. And once we get those, I would also request that they be posted to our website immediately.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we've taken care of the vote on the school roof debt exclusion and the town meeting warrant. We'll vote on again next week. Any old business?
None, Madam Chair.
Town administrators report?
Just again noting that the town meeting is May 20th. Pre-town meeting will be Tuesday, May 14th, and that's here at Town Hall. Town meeting itself, of course, is at the middle school. And there's also a special town meeting same night, which you have the draft articles for. We did interview for the collector-treasurer position tonight. We've got some background work to do before making a recommendation. It could be as soon as next week, though. I know Linda is scheduled to leave May 2nd, so that's coming up fast. Tomorrow night, as you know, our gaming consultants, BNS Consulting, are presenting the initial findings at the public forum, and that'll be at 6:30 p.m. It's scheduled for here at Town Hall, unless there's an overflow crowd. We have reserved the middle school auditorium, although logistically that might be a problem moving everyone over there. So it will be on cable, so that will help. On the Veterans Memorial, as I said, the deadline for bricks, purchasing the memorial bricks is May 1st, so that's also coming up fast. And upcoming, we have a town and state election Tuesday, April 30th. That's really coming up fast. The polls will be open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Any questions for Randy? Selectmen's report?
None?
No? None? I just want to take one half a second to again say thank you to everyone who participated Sunday at the Little League opening. It was a beautiful day, actually. The crowd was great. The children were absolutely, I couldn't believe how quiet they were. All these kids around the whole perimeter of that field, and every one of them just sat there and listened, and they were so good. So good.
I made the same comment to a neighbor who is a coach at a couple of the teams, and I was so impressed with how behaved throughout the entire ceremony, how many hundreds of young children.
It was absolutely wonderful.
Very inspirational.
And of course, it was dedicated to, the opening was dedicated to Bill Nickerson, who is no longer with us, except in memory and in our hearts. He was a great guy that did an awful lot of work for everybody in town. All the athletics, all of the groups and organizations that he belonged to. He was a fine, fine man. And it went off without a hitch, and everything was great. But I do want to thank them all because they did an outstanding job. And the kids, like I said, they were all champions, and they really, really are. Okay, so we have a little bit of correspondence. I don't know how much, but this is a letter from the Planning Board. Please be advised that at a regularly scheduled Planning Board meeting on April 18th, 2013, the Board voted to recommend acceptance of Aspen Hollow Road as a town way.
That requires a hearing of the board, so in 2 weeks. Is that okay if I set that up?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you.
You set it up anytime you want. And we'll be here, Randall.
Okay.
What else do we have? The Northeast Waste Management LLC wants to have a Boston Fund run, and they want to have it on May 15th. All funds raised will be donated to the one fund to support the victims of the Boston Marathon bombing. Do we have a problem with this?
I have no problem assuming police and fire have no issue with it.
I think they're already connecting with them, so we can just... Hi.
I'm Dan with Northeast.
Sir.
Well, Dan, just step right up.
Thank you. This is something that I've kind of come up with last minute. I've been trying to come up with an idea of how I wanted to address what happened last week, and I came up with this morning. So I've already been in contact with Captain Pacheco. He is on board as long as the board is on board with this event.
Okay.
The Lions Club is going to donate their facility to host it. So Frank Gendro has already committed to hosting it if this gets approved. And I've contacted USA Track and Field to get the event sanctioned and insured through them. And I found out that I can get it expedited because it is just a 3-week window. So I can take care of that as soon as this is approved. I can get that expedited.
I see.
So the town, the Lions Club, and myself will be covered on the insurance.
I'm trying to quickly read where this race is going to go.
It's basically...
Maybe you can just tell us, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, the weekly fun run that the, I can't think of the running group right now. There's a running group that puts an event on every Monday night. It starts on South Main, goes to North Main, Gardner, King Philip, and then back to the rec center.
So you're going to use their route?
Use the exact same route, except
okay.
I'll use the Lions Club instead of the rec center as the start and finish.
Okay.
There's no street crossings. They don't have police details for those weekly runs or any concerns like that. It's all left
Well, you're
turns.
probably going to get a lot of people for this. I don't know. I think Captain Pacheco will probably instruct you as to whether or not he thinks you need anything.
Yeah, we
from
might
him.
need it for more for the parking if we find out this is going to be kind of big, but it's last minute too, so we're not really sure.
Yes, but I
Could be
mean, you still
40
got plenty
people.
of time, May 15th.
Yeah,
You still have, time to get it out there and
right,
make people.
exactly. With the social
Well, I
media.
think it's a great thing that you're doing.
All right, thank you.
Great thing.
All right.
Make a motion that we approve the plan as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Wish you a lot of
Good
luck.
luck.
Well, thank you very much.
You're very
I'll
welcome.
report back to you after.
Yeah.
Please do that.
I will.
And next time I'll know who you are.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you, Dan.
Two.
From the town of Dudley. All right, Randy, you want to just fill me in on all of this? It's a Chapter 70 catch-up provision. And let's see, they're unable to meet the financial mandates. Anytime we talk about state mandates, nobody's going to be able to meet them because the state just decides every day they're going to mandate us to do something else. So therefore, they're trying to amend the general law by inserting after Section 6 the following section. Section 6A, preliminary local contribution shall be the municipality's minimum required local contribution, increased or decreased by the municipal revenue growth factor, provided, however, that any contribution over 2.5% shall require an override vote by the town at a ballot election. Did we all read this?
I would motion to take it under advisement,
I
Madam
certainly
Chair.
would, because
There's a lot to this.
there's an awful lot to
It basically
discuss.
sounds as though a school budget can't increase by more than 2.5% unless you have an override vote,
That's right.
which,
I-
that's the individual community's
I,
prerogative.
let's just put it aside, take it under
Make that
advisement.
motion to take it under advisement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Serpent is having their annual meeting Wednesday, May 22nd, Waypoint Event Center, Fairfield Inn in New Bedford. If anyone is interested in attending, they do have quite a few speakers and whatever. You have to reserve by May 16th, so keep that in your mind if you want to go. Tag days, we have one. Eastern Little League, and they request May 3rd. And that's it.
Motion that we adjourn the meeting, Madam Chair.
No,
Why
please,
not?
I would like a motion on this tag day, and then you can adjourn.
Let me think about that. I'll make a motion that we accept the tag day as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Now,
Now you may motion to adjourn.
Okay, thank you.
As long as we have no press here who's already left, we have no emergency business, and that's it.
Okay,
Shoot.
then I will make a motion that we adjourn the meeting and sign the bills.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.